What's up, guys? They say the biggest lie ever told by a man to his woman is that his child with another man is not his. And the biggest lie ever told by a woman to her man is that her child with another man is his. Some men do not know the father of their own children. Now, discussions have emerged about the necessity of a DNA test, raising questions about its true purpose and potential consequences. Some people have expressed their desire for a DNA test, believing it could help clear Mohbad's wife from any unwanted attention and doubt. They argued that such a test could conclusively determine the child's biological parentage and put an end to any uncertainties. However, not everyone shares this viewpoint. Some individuals are skeptical about requesting a DNA test solely because they believe the child doesn't resemble Mohbad. They argue that physical appearances can vary within families and shouldn't be the sole reason for such a test. Instead, those in favor of a DNA test stress the importance of having a valid and substantial reason for conducting one. They believe that if there are genuine doubts or concerns regarding the child's parentage, it's essential to establish the truth through scientific means. Now, the ongoing debate about the DNA test in Mohbad's case is becoming really serious. Very Dark Black Man has stated that Mohbad's wife is his number one suspect in the ongoing investigation into the singer's death. This suggests that he has concerns or suspicions regarding her involvement or knowledge of the circumstances surrounding Mohbad's passing. However, it is important to note that these are, his personal opinions and should be considered within the context of the ongoing investigation.
As of now, Mohbad's wife is now my number one suspect for this whole thing. Now, here are my reasons. The first time I spoke about her and I said everybody is a suspect, 2 days later, they wrote on a popular blog that I was paid, and I am on Naira Marley's payroll, that I was paid to push the whole narrative and say that the wife and the family were the one that did this, that I want to put all the blame on them. I thought about it and I was like, wait. And then secondly, I noticed that some of these blogs, they were only posting consistently about Naira Marley and Sam Larry. Consistently, you understand? And even when other evidences came, where Mohbad was talking about his girlfriend, all of them refused to talk about that part. Do you understand? They refused to talk about that because as of now, just the way Mohbad made that video and he said, if anything happens to me, hold Naira Marley, there's still a voice note, do you understand, that still says that the girl is trying to off him. Do you understand? And Mohbad even said that if you and your family don't want to do this thing before, as he reached my side, when I go collect. Do you understand? There's a way the thing was going. I calculated it. And then when I continued talking about them, you understand? The girl's sister said, if I talk about them again, that they're going to knock me a 300 million naira lawsuit. Immediately I said, you know what, yeah? I need to know what's going on. Then I now went down to Tunde North's page, because it was on Tunde North's page that I saw that the girl was talking. You understand? Now, the day Mohbad died, barely 24 hours later, like even I think that same day, the wife made straight 8 posts on her story. Straight 8 posts on her story. There was no time to mourn. The thing did not take her by surprise. Do you understand? There was no surprise. So if the breadwinner, you just heard that your breadwinner, bye, the first thing you would do was to pick up your phone and start telling the general public. It's a celebrity. The news was going to come to everybody. The blogs were going to hear it. Why were you the one rushing to go and talk? And now, she's not, the posts she was making, yeah, all the posts were not about him. The posts were about her. Do you understand? Everything included her. Now, her in a way where she was taking everything. She was trying so hard not to make herself a suspect so that nobody is going to talk about her. Now, let me read all those posts she made so that you people understand what I'm talking about. Bros, if they put me for this guy, I swear I'll catch. Yeah? Now, see, this is why I'm telling you that she's my number one suspect. The first post, she said, somebody should help me. I can't do this alone. Now, this person did this thing and used 3 crying emoji. People that are seriously hurt forget emojis. I'll tell you for free, and I'm telling you, they forget emojis. Do you understand? Unless you are so strong, then you remember. But you see emojis, let's leave that one aside. Number 2, she posted another picture of their throwback, and she said, our love story was a different one. We fought We fought really hard to be here. I don't wish this type of pain on anyone. Now, let's start by circling the word I, which is representing herself. Do you understand? Now, let me move to the next one. Now, see the next one. We had so many plans. Two responsibilities have now become one. Talking about herself again. You were my ride or die. Talking about herself again. I really tried my best. I really tried my best to make you stay. Now, all this post, all this post is trying to move. I don't know what she's trying to hide, but I will tell you for free that all her post of that day was about moving the old suspicions away from her place.
Now, among these people was Madam Kemi Olunloyo, who said that people should refrain from donating money to Wunmi Mohbad's wife until a DNA test is conducted on her child. She said that there have been concerns about her behavior, including an incident where she confronted an NDLEA agent. Said celebrities supporting her should refrain from making public statements, that the focus should be on Mohbad's music estate. She said that there are allegations that she has had sexual relations with several males in the Marlian house, that anyone attempting to sue her, that's Madam Kemi Olunloyo, may have something to hide. Additionally, questions arise about Wunmi's presence in the car with Mohbad's deceased body. That's what Kemi Olunloyo keeps saying. And the unqualified nurse who was arrested said it is unclear where they were headed, but it was not to a mortuary. Instead, they were reportedly going to a casket cellar to bury Mohbad by midnight. A plan that was reportedly declined by their community leader. Moreover, she said that there have been doubts about the child's parentage, as some people believe the child does not resemble either of them. Now, actress Iyabo Ojo is urging people to stop disrespecting Mohbad's son and allow his wife to mourn. And she emphasizes that the police have requested 2 weeks to investigate the matter, and it's essential to give them the time to do their job and provide answers. Now, this statement encourages patience and respect for the ongoing investigation process.
All these distractions of do a DNA test, don't do a DNA test. You people should please allow the family to mourn. If the father of Mohbad wants a DNA test, he can request for it. If the mother wants, they can request for it. It's a family thing. But until the final result comes out, or the final result from the autopsy come out, there's really nothing they can do about it. Nobody, I don't have a right to tell them, please do a DNA test. Mohbad never said to anybody that his son was not his son. So if investigation is ongoing and they feel they need to do it, they will definitely do it. They will if they need to. We need to be very, very sensitive, please, and stop all these unnecessary, because all these things are just distraction. This is not.
Now, guys, if you're feeling lonely, looking for a safe space to share, or just want to connect with new people, the Chop and Chat event is the perfect place for you. Plus, it's free. It's an opportunity to open up, have fun, and connect with others who may be going through similar experiences. Chop and Chat is hosting a free event on the 30th of this month, a Saturday. It's a safe space for sharing, connecting, and healing, offering empathy and understanding within a caring community. It will take place in Yaba at the Bunker with the theme Onboarding. Just type the Bunker on Google Map Yaba. You should be able to locate that place. It starts at 12 p.m. Admission is free, like I said earlier, including lunch. I will leave a link in the comment section below for registration. The situation regarding Mohbad's death has become more complicated. Originally, people were demanding justice for his passing, questioning Naira Marley and Sam Larry's roles, suspecting Mohbad's father. Now, it's turning into something different. They are asking for a DNA test to be done. This means that the case is getting more confusing, and it's making people feel different things, and it's causing people to reconsider their thoughts.
DNA test or no DNA test on Mohbad's son, autopsy or no autopsy on Mohbad's corpse, arresting his father or not arresting his father, holding his wife accountable or not holding his wife accountable. Bella Shmurda, the best friend of late Mohbad, has reminded the Nigerian police exactly what the main goal of justice for Mohbad is all about, which everyone seems to be deviating from, and that is to bring to justice everyone who bullied and harassed Mohbad non-stop, which he actually wrote several petitions to the police about before he passed away. Mohbad cried out every time on social media and lived in extreme fear, according to several people close to him, until he passed away under mysterious circumstances recently.
Now, Mohbad's aunt has clarified the reason behind his mother leaving him with his father when their marriage ended. Speaking in a viral video in the Yoruba dialect, she refuted claims that Mohbad's mom abandoned him. She explained that when her marriage ended, Mohbad's mom was permitted to take only the youngest child with her. The aunt revealed that Mohbad's mother maintained contact with her 3 other children who remained in their father's care. She also mentioned that while he was alive, Mohbad had cautioned them not to publicly discuss his situation on social media due to concerns for their safety.
Àbúrò mọ́mì Mohbad, gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ táwọn èèyàn ń sọ ló jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ pé mọ́mì ẹ̀ fi sílẹ̀, mọ́mì ò fi sílẹ̀, mọ́mì ẹ̀ wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ náà. Àgbà tí mọ́mì máa fi mọ́lẹ̀ ó ti wà níbi 8-12, ẹ̀gbọ́n dẹ̀ ti lọ sí bíbí àbí 15. And ọmọ ilé decide ẹni tó fẹ́ bá lọ àmọ́ rọ́bà dáàdì mo rà láò láti fi wọ́n lẹ̀. Mẹ́ta ni wọ́n, a ní láti mú kékeré sọ́dọ̀, which is last born, láti máa tọ́. So àti mi ò ní máa ronú pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ó gba gbogbo ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ òun. Bàbá yẹn wọn ò lè kọ́ ọmọ kúrò lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ torí kò gbà. So that is why tó ṣe decide pé okay ẹ máa lọ wò wọ́n lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọ́n dẹ̀ ń pera wọn wọ́n jọ ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọmọ yẹn even títí kan ìgbà tí wàhálà ni a má lè ṣẹlẹ̀ àti mi wà níbẹ̀ àwọn náà wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ hospital gbogbo àwa wà ń bẹ̀ so a fi sílẹ̀ nígbà kankan títí kan everything gbogbo bó ṣe ń ṣe tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe ń lọ even títí kan ìgbà tí ìyàwó bímọ she was there with her tí ìyàwó yẹn ọjọ́ wà ní cordial relationship kò sí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ìyàwó wà okay kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe ìyàwó wọ́n dẹ̀ jọ ń pera wọn ìyàwó náà mẹ́ta èmi kan máa ń pè ìyàwó yẹn báwo ni adẹ̀ ní okay mo wà okay màá ní báwo lọ́kọ ẹ̀ ṣó wà okay everybody ló ní nǹkan tó ń face so we are with him not that ó kàn dé lójijì ó fẹ́ máa claim nǹkan tó ń ṣe òun ló bí ọmọ ẹ̀ and I want you people to stop talking about ẹ̀ kò kí ẹ̀ fọmọ kò ṣe kíní kan ó wà pẹ̀lú ọmọ ẹ̀ ó ṣe nǹkan tó lè ṣe mo bá lóní ká má pariwo síta nǹkan tó dẹ̀ fẹ́ nìyẹn torí kò fariwo she is a kind of gentle person like his mom so that is why we keep quiet. No, that I don't know sọ̀rọ̀ síta now.
Afrobeat singer Seun Kuti has commented on the accusations against Mohbad's father for allegedly burying him too early. He suggests that Nigerians are making these accusations primarily because Mohbad's father is poor. This statement highlights, a potential bias or prejudice in how people perceive the actions of individuals based on their economic status.
This whole Mohbad issue, poverty is playing a big role in the narrative.
Yes,
people they talking about Mohbad papa kill him because he burying his son early. Who want they look his son dead body for 2 days, 3? If now $10 pikin die, he bury him overnight. What say anybody go talk here? Not be saying I go they go give a condolence visit for a house instead of us consoling the man because he's poor. We have made him the evil that can kill his son, somebody that just lost his child. You like the boy pass on, they bully the boys in all these days, you don't talk anything.
In situations like this, it's essential for people to engage in constructive and respectful dialogues while allowing the investigative process to run its course. Social media can be a platform for raising awareness and expressing opinions, but it's also important or crucial to maintain courtesy and respect for one another, especially during challenging times like this. Now, the hospital where the late singer Mohbad was rushed to before his passing has issued a statement. The statement mentioned that when Mohbad was brought to the hospital, there was no sign of life. This statement from the hospital has added another layer of complexity to the ongoing discussion and investigation surrounding Mohbad's passing. Now, Pastor Tunde Bakari, speaking at a church event in Leicester, UK, suggested that the late musician may have faced consequences for his actions while alive. He mentioned that Mohbad associated with questionable individuals and engaged in drinking and smoking, which ultimately led to his untimely demise at the age of 27. Bakari emphasized that he wasn't blaming Mohbad, but highlighting the need for personal choices and actions to be considered in one's life journey. He also shared a story of another individual who faced a similar situation, underlining the importance of one's reputation.
Last night, my wife did not know that there was a Mohbad. How many of you know Mohbad? Huh? The Nigerian artist who died at 27, Mohbad. Mohbad, when he was drinking and smoking and associating with evil men, he does not know that the harvest will come so soon and it will be cut down in the prime of youth. I'm not blaming him. I'm just telling you, is Mohbad a good name? Mohbad. There was a young.
Now, guys, the Lagos State Police Command has provided an update on the investigation into Mohbad's death. According to the police, the autopsy has been conducted by some of the best forensic pathologists in the country, with family members present during the process. The police have urged everyone to remain calm and confident in the investigation process, assuring that there is no underhand dealing involved, that everything is transparent. They also mentioned that other aspects of the investigation are progressing well. This update aims to provide transparency and address any concerns or doubts, regarding the investigation into Mohbad's passing.
We have assault occasional. Then the degree of this injury determines the nature of the offense again. We have grievous harm. When you cause bodily harm or grievous harm to someone, has higher punishment than assault or assault occasional. All these things go like that. Then, if you beat someone in a fight and you cause injury to someone, do you know that if that person dies within a year and a day, the law still presumes you are the one that killed the person? That the injury you have caused to this person is still the cause of the death, except otherwise stated by experts, either autopsy or something else. That is why it's dangerous. A year and a day that you fought, maybe in your locality, in your village, in the cast room, a market square, shopping mall, anywhere. You fight someone, it costs.
Now, it gets even more interesting. Another cleric by the name of Oba Ewulomi or something has made a bold claim in a viral video stating that he possesses the power to resurrect Mohbad. He expressed his confidence in his ability to bring Mohbad back to life and urged others to have faith in this possibility. Now, this man stated that he could make it happen if given access to Mohbad's corpse. He called for the opportunity to see the body and cleared his unwavering belief in his divine capabilities, emphasizing that if his Almighty Father responded through various elements, including fire, water, wind, and land, Mohbad could be revived.
So, but the good news, Ray, promise Imale Mohbad can still live again. Onígbàgbọ́ o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Gaol South-Fendeli Araki. Onígbàgbọ́ àbíkẹ́ ò ní ìgbàgbọ́ yẹn ò kàn mí. Ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ náà ó lè jí padà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ẹ jẹ́ kí n rí òkú ọmọ náà. Èmi. Ẹ fún mi ní access sí òkú ọmọ náà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Tó bá wá já sí wípé lóòtítọ́ bá mi Èdùmàrè òun ló ń jẹ́ nínú iná, òun ló ń jẹ́ nínú afẹ́fẹ́, òun ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ nínú omi, òun ló ń dáhùn lórí ilẹ̀, ọmọ náà yóò jí padà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Orúkọ mi ni Ọba Ewúlọmí. Èmi ni arúgbó ọkùnrin náà tí gbogbo ènìyàn ti gbọ́ nípa rẹ̀, tí gbogbo ènìyàn ti kà nípa rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú.
Now, Oba Solomon raised some valid questions in response to, this cleric's claims. These questions challenge the credibility and motives of the cleric's assertion that he can resurrect Mohbad. Let's break down, Oba Solomon's questions because it's in Yoruba, right? Number one, he said, after the death of the cleric's grandmother, where was he? This question, likely aims to point out that if the cleric had such miraculous powers to bring back the deceased, that's Mohbad, why did he not use them in the past, such as when his grandmother passed away? The second question he asked was, when his father died, where was he? Similarly, this question suggests that if the cleric possessed the ability to resurrect the dead, he should have utilized it when his father passed away. The third question he asked was, since he started preaching the word of God, would he say that no one, even his own neighbor, hasn't experienced death? Then why is it Mohbad's corpse he needs to resurrect now? Now, this question challenges the timing and choice of attempting to resurrect Mohbad specifically. It highlights the, inconsistency in the cleric's actions, as he hasn't attempted such feats before, despite presumably encountering other deaths in his community.
Ó ní tó bá gbé òkú Mohbad wá ló máa jí. Ó gbé pásítọ̀ yẹn wá kí béèrè question mẹ́ta lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ìgbà tí ìyá ẹ kú níbo ló wà?
Kò tí gba aṣọ olúwa sà.
Ìgbà tí bàbá ẹ kú níbo ló wà? Tí ò lè jí bàbá.
Ó sì gbá rẹ̀ lọ.
Ṣé láti ìgbà tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ olúwa, ṣé kò sẹ́nibọ̀ tó kú ládùúgbò ẹ̀? Kí ló wá dé tó jẹ́ pé Mohbad ló fẹ́ lọ jí tó lè jẹ́ àwọn tó wà ládùúgbò ẹ̀? So gbogbo all these things still now àwọn èèyàn sì máa gbàgbọ́ tó bá ń ráyé comment nísàlẹ̀ pastor yìí, wonderful, please share this video so that family Mohbad can hear this. Mo wá wò pé Nigeria máa yarin dín láyé o.
Now, it appears that there are concerns about individuals who are allegedly trying to manipulate or exploit the situation surrounding Mohbad's death for personal gain or attention. Guys, your take on this is very, very important. There's a lot of questions here, and I think there's a lot to say about today's report. Leave in the comment section below what you think. Thanks so much for watching. Until we see you next time. Peace.
Permission to enter your heart. Permission to take all my money. Come to my house, I have money. Lock me up, it's your money. Permission to enter your heart. Permission to take